Voltron and Star Blazers, old school stuff. Old school, so Robotech. Well, it was called Robotech at the time. It's actually Macross, but we won't go there. But that was the stuff I watched when I was young. Young, I didn't even know what anime was. I just was really cool and loved it. I'm like, hey, cool, an awesome animated show that's not like The Gummy Bears or Rainbow Bright. And I loved that stuff and was really, really into it when I was a kid, which was years ago. And
he's 33 now. Do the math.
Don't remind me. But it's funny because as I got, when I was a kid, anime wasn't nearly as popular over here as it is now. I guess before before it really kind of got a foothold here, and when it started getting popular with shows like the shows that were getting broadcast play were things like Pokemon. So, and by the time that hit the scene, I just wasn't the audience for that show. I was too old, I guess, or it just wasn't my thing, and so I kind of fell out of watching anime for a while. But then I started finding things like, Ranma 1/2 was one that I found later that I was like, an awesome show, which was just one of those weird little shows that you just never, you have the damnedest time trying to describe it to someone else without freaking them out. You're like, no, it really is good, but I know it's
no, he turns into a girl, but
you douse him in hot water and he becomes a panda and they fight and it's. But I love that show and things like Crying Freeman and Ninja Scroll and. I'll tell you the one show, and I cite this all the time, and this is really funny. This is going to give me a segue into something else I want to mention. But back, I guess 8 years ago now, I encountered Cowboy Bebop for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Out of the
We're big fans of that here.
For a while, and what's that?
We're big fans of that here.
I absolutely love that show. That dub, oh my God, that is one of the most brilliant dubs. That is to this day, and I don't think there's a single professional in this industry that disagrees with me. That is the anime. That's the dub that raised the bar for anime dubs across the board. I mean, we watched that, and I thought, my God, what happened? Like, who is this person? And I love that. That show is like so central to my life that I watch it probably once a year all the way through, every year I can, because I love that show. I love everything about it. I know the music from it like the back of my hand. And next month I'm going to be at Anime USA in Washington, D.C., and I get to meet Spike for the first time. So I'm very, very excited about that. I get to meet Mr. Bloom. I'm beside myself. I cannot wait.
Well,
he's going to be terrified of me before that weekend is over.
Just like you were terrified of me.
I wasn't terrified of you. I just knew that you were going to ask me to play piano, so I was avoiding you. Oh, come on. No one can be terrified of you. You're too nice. You're too nice.
Yeah,
and you were he was really very nice at the con. He was great.
They were. They had an exceptional staff. Well, we've got like 5 minutes left in the show. Wow. Thank you very much for staying 4 times as long as you agreed to it first. I thought it was just because you were going to like have other things to do and you were going to be tired or something, but no. Thank you very much.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. It was quite an honor to be on the show. Thank you very much. This has been a lot of fun for me.
And if you don't want people to know how long ago it was you were a kid, you probably shouldn't be putting your age up on all your social networking profiles and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Well, too late now.
Yeah, secret's out.
Yes, J. Michael Tatum is 33 years old. 33 years young. 33 years young. Yes, you said it yourself. I'm young, right? You said I'm a young voice actor. We're just going to go with that. I have it on your authority now that I'm young.
Yeah.
Sorry, and I'm sticking to it.
Otakast told you you're young. Well, that is just about all. Thank you for coming again. Thank you for being part of the show tonight. And while I'm drowning in a sea of questions from the chat box, we're kind of out of time. So thanks, everybody who listened to the show. And thank you, everybody who is in the chat box right now screaming questions at me and cussing me out and stuff like that. Well, I think maybe we have time for one last question, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Come on, one more question.
Okay, let's see. Let's find the best one out of the chat box, because all the other pre-planned ones are too easy.
Not letting you off easy.
Une asks, short answer for this one, please. Une asks if you will stop by the Ninja Legion panel and say hi to them at the Ninja Legion.
Well, it's the Ninja Legion. I dare not. I'm not going to refuse to see a ninja.
I'm not going to piss off the ninja.
I will go by the Ninja Legion panel and say hello, just so I don't walk home one night to find a bush in front of my house ready to kill me with a sword.
Yeah, that. It's not pleasant when bushes show up at your house. It's happened.
When bushes or just random babies are suddenly moving. No, yes, I will. I'm more than happy to come by and say hello to the ninjas.